Welcome to First Impressions, where we give you our initial thoughts on comic books, TV shows, video games, and movies. My name is K.C'arl Lee.
And I am Jaysen Headley.
And this week we're going to do a couple things. We're going to do our comics for November 19th. And we're going to do...
we're going to do some movies.
Yes, movies and...
We'll do a video game, yeah.
And a video game.
Yeah.
Maybe two.
Or maybe two. We'll
All right, so first, this week, I read the Multiversity book, Pax Americana. No, it's not Americana. It's America. Yeah, it's
Americana. Yeah.
Duh. And
awesome.
the Multiversity stuff has been really, really, really good.
Yeah, you've been a big fan of it.
So consistently good. Like, this one is basically the Charlton characters. Is that how you say it? Or is it the Charlton characters?
I think it's
Charlton or Charlton. The Charlton characters.
Yeah.
Which apparently the Watchmen characters were slightly based on. So it's reframing the Charlton characters as if it were the Watchmen.
Oh, that's
and
cool.
it's done so well by Morrison. You can totally tell what, it's from that sensibility, and it's so good. It's like artistic, art's Frank Quietly.
I mean, I've always felt like Frank Whitley and Grant Morrison were like born to work together.
So
like, they just feel that way.
It's just so good. It's almost like all the beats from The Watchmen, except it's a little bit new. I mean, it's like a big homage, but it's just really great. Great stuff.
What'd you give it?
I gave it a 5.
A 5? Oof! Damn.
I didn't give it anything until you just asked.
Oh, okay. Well, that's good. Your first impression was a 5. That's great. Okay, so I reviewed Lumberjanes number 8. Now, this was originally supposed to be the end of Lumberjanes, but because Lumberjanes has done so freaking well, it's going to be an ongoing series. Yeah. And what can I say? It ends just as great as it began. It's super hilarious. My favorite line in the whole thing, spoiler alert, is when one of the characters says, "I wish everyone had a kitten," and then suddenly everyone has a kitten. It's so funny. The art continues to be good. It continues to be unbelievably cute, and it was a great end to a first arc. I cannot wait to see what this team has in store for us next. I gave Lumberjanes a 5.
Everything's got a 5. That's it. Thanks for coming.
Yay!
Just kidding. Oh, look at that.
I
Is
know.
that a special cover for the next
No,
one?
yeah, well, next issue is going to be a bunch of different artists.
Oh, it looks amazing.
All right, and then you reviewed
Supergirl 36! It's a new art team, new creative team, actually, not just the art. It's by writers Kate Perkins and Mike Johnson, and the artist is Emanuela Lupangino. Right away, I'm liking the art a lot. I just like this little, bob look she has now. Look at her eyeballs.
Yeah.
She's trying to fit in with the normals now. She wants to be like, I'm supposed to be here, this is my adopted Earth now, so I'm gonna try to be like them. I'm gonna try to get to know them. Okay, Clark, you butt cracker.
God, I hope she doesn't sound like that.
Yeah, she don't. But, so she's trying to be normal, but she's not doing a really good job at all. She actually is not doing good at all, because she's apparently, I haven't been reading it up to now, apparently she's been really bad with her powers, and she's been losing control, became a Red Lantern and all that stuff, and so there's a big twist. Her whole premise is now changing. She's being introduced to this academy, the Crucible Academy. It's like this galactic university or school that's recruited her into their school to train her to be a hero in her own galaxy or something like that. And that's what they do, the school. It's like Xavier's school for mutants, except it's for, heroes. And so that means following this issue, she's gonna be in a setting with a whole cast of other characters in a school setting.
That's great. That's cool.
Yeah, but galactically. And then at the end, there's a surprise. There's Connell, I guess. Superboy.
Very
somehow.
nice.
I don't know.
That's great.
It's a new start, and I mean, I don't think it does any harm because I wasn't reading it before anyway. So.
Yeah. All right, what'd you give this?
Oh, I gave it a. You know what? I'm gonna give 3.5.
3.5. All right. So I reviewed Wonder Woman number 36. This is the start of the new creative team that everybody's been so scared and terrified about. And will they be good? Will they won't? Will they not be good? What is it going to happen? What I read, at least, I saw a lot of people really worried about the writer. Everybody was kind of hard on her, like she's never really done anything before. How is she going to write this? Surprisingly, I thought her writing was quite good. I thought the art was quite meh. I can definitely see why they picked him, because he can really draw Wonder Woman. But we see a lot of the other Justice League members, and I don't think he draws them very well. That was kind of my
She has
big
pouty
complaint.
faces. Do you not
But-
like pouty faces?
Yeah, it was a little, but I like that we're seeing this side of Wonder Woman where she's kind of like.
Oh my god, what's wrong with Superman's face?
Right,
and
it's
head?
a little weird. But you know what I'll say about Wonder Woman in this issue that I like from a writing standpoint is she kind of reminds me of the Good Wife a little bit. Like, she wants to deal with the Justice League, and she wants to deal with her home life, and she wants to deal with being a god, and
Oh my
she feels like
God.
she's being pulled in all these directions, and she's like, I just can't do it. And
That's a
I
really
think,
great comparison.
Yeah.
I mean, a very complimentary comparison.
Yeah, and so I gotta say, the writing, I really enjoyed. I like this new direction. I'm excited to see, it felt like a very human problem to have. Like, everybody wants something from me, and I just don't have the time to give everybody what they need. And I totally get that. I thought it was very relatable. I thought it was very, very well written. Good twist at the end.
Really?
I always like seeing Wonder Woman dealing with her family, and I think that's always fun. And it continues on with what was going on in the past arc. They didn't completely drop all of that. A lot of it's still here. So writing-wise, I loved it. Artist, your Justice League members scare me a little bit. I'm a little scared. But your Wonder Woman, I like how she looks. So maybe just don't do any storylines with the Justice League. So I give it a 4.
Okay, that's
Really
not
great
bad.
writing,
That's
though.
good.
Really
Very
kind of
solid.
right.
And it sounds like exactly what they were selling it as, actually, because they
Yeah.
were saying that she has to, manage it and balance all these things.
Yeah.
So I just want to show you what else we got this week. We got Batman Eternal 33. We got Batman and Robin 36. We got Superman Batman 16, which we don't normally read, but I just like this whole new storyline about Superman's Joker. Infinite Crisis number 5, we both got this. I haven't read it. Intersect number 1, Ray Fox. I've been trying to cut down and not getting as much books, so I didn't get a couple other ones that I would have gotten otherwise. Justice League 36, the new storyline with the new creative team of Jaysen for book. And I bought this because it gave it for 99 cents. Last Born, number 1, so it's old. Superman, Wonder Woman, new creative team, Peter Tomasi, and Doug Mike. And Teen Titans 4. Oh, you know what? I read Teen Titans 4, and I don't know. It's okay. It's really quick and it feels like it changed the whole premise by the end of the story.
First impressions of Interstellar, what do you think?
Gravity, but deeper, with more men.
I really like that. I think that's great. Going into it, I was really worried because seeing a lot of the reviews have been really mixed, and a lot of people have been really hard on the movie, and I loved it.
Yeah, if you like Nolan, you're just gonna
if you're
like
a Nolan
it.
fan, you're gonna like the movie. And here's the thing: a lot of people have been complaining about the science of the movie. I just don't go to the movies to be like, the science of that. Who cares? It's a movie about. It's a movie about a guy and his family. Like, that's what the movie's about. The movie is about a guy and his love for his family and how far he is willing to go for them. It's not about the freaking science of it. If you left that movie theater and you're like, well, the science was incorrect and that's why the movie fit, then
unless it really took
wrong.
you out of it. But if you're watching Nolan movies, come on. I was gonna say Intersection, not Intersection. Inception. Come on, Inception, right? It's basically Inception in space. So, it's like Gravity, but deeper.
Yeah. And
a
lot
not
of
necessarily
people
better either, but
Right.
it is good.
A lot of people have complained that the beginning is really slow, and it's pretty slow, but I was invested the whole time. Like, I really was invested in the story, and
Performances were great.
They were. Matthew McConaughey, wow, fantastic job. I really like the story. Wow. If I had to give it a 4, if I had to give it a 4 out of 5, I'd probably give it a 4 out of 5.
Okay.
What would you give it?
I would give it a 4 too. Let's continue.
Big Hero 6.
Hero.
The problem with Big Hero 6 is I really wanted to like it.
We did talk about this
I
already,
love Disney movies. I love animated movies. I went into this movie really, really just ready to like this movie. The more I think about this movie, the more I don't like it. Just boring.
Yeah,
I predicted
it was boring.
Everything from the
Very
start.
predictable. They totally took a cookie cutter, like all the cliche things that would happen in the story, and then sure, it's great. It's gonna be great for kids because it's familiar. It's like they got new characters. Oh my god, all these cute moments with Baymax, whatever his name is.
Baymax.
Baymax. Oh, whatever. And so there were some good things, but yeah, it was just really predictable and boring. I was bored.
Baymax is really adorable, and there's a scene where Baymax is like low on battery and drunk, And that was the only really non-predictable,
that.
funny scene, I thought. The rest of the movie, there was like a scene that was straight out of How to Train Your Dragon.
Yeah,
There's the typical scene where the older brother dies. It's just a lot of things I've seen a million times before. But thank you for giving me a bunch of sort of stereotypical extra characters who do nothing important.
Not as bad as How to Train Your Dragon's two stereotypical, horrible stereotypical characters.
But we like How to Train Your Dragon.
But I did like the Asian protagonist.
I did. I liked that. I thought that was good. My big thing, and I said this the second we got done with the movie, is I said I've never felt from a movie that there were simply characters just so that they could make toys out of them. But that's how I felt about this movie.
Yeah. But then I gotta say with the Asian character thing, so in the original Big Hero 6, they were all Asian.
Yeah. Out of 5, what'd you give it?
3.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna give it a 3. It wasn't horrible. Kids will like it because they haven't seen everything that it stole everything from. I'll talk really quickly about the two games. We'll do some first impressions quick. I'm going to start with Dragon Age Inquisition. I am not far enough into this game to really talk about it, which is why it's perfect for first impressions. Overall, really expansive world, really drops you and just says, go have fun. Story is okay so far. I'm not, like, super compelled. I like the characters I'm playing with, but the world I don't care that much about. Oh my god, what's going on? The gameplay is great. The fighting is great. But yeah, the only real miss for me so far, considering it's a BioWare game, this is a big miss, is I don't really care what's going on with the story. Carl's favorite part of the game is trying to get the disc out of the So I'm not even going to give it a score yet. I have not, for a 90-hour game, I've only played 3 hours, so I haven't played enough to tell you a score. But it's good.
Yeah, you can. Score. First impression score, mofo.
I would give it a 4 out of 5. If you like BioWare games, you're going to like it. And finally, we'll talk a little bit about Warlords of Draenor. I'm a big WoW fan, and I am loving the freaking expansion so far. It is so good. I know a lot of people have left WoW, but it's just so good. I can't even explain to you how the story's great.
Yeah, it's like it so much I'd want to play it.
It's fantastic. It streamlines everything, but it's a little bit more challenging. If I had one negative thing to say, I'll say one negative thing. The dungeons, I've only done 2 dungeons so far, but they were both really forgettable. Especially coming from Mists of Pandaria and Cataclysm. They were both really forgettable dungeons. So I hope we get better dungeons, but other than that, I'm at level 97, about to hit level 98. And I'm really liking it.
I did play Mr. Pandaria Feria, but I've been looking at this, and there's a lot more cutscenes, and makes it seem more like it's moving along the story. Yeah. It seems really exciting because it's bringing back all these old plot lines and stuff. It's going to pass the history and all these characters that mean something. Because I don't know.
I will say, compared to the level 85 to 90 part of Mr. Pandaria, which I don't think you've played, there's only a little bit more cutscene stuff than there was in the last one. But the story's great, and if you're a WoW fan, if you're a Warcraft fan, you're really gonna like it because it goes to a lot of that stuff.
It looks exciting. So what do you give it?
God, I'm gonna give it a 5. I mean, I love it so far. I love it. Love it. All right.
Thank you so much for watching this week.
Yeah. Now you can make sure that you follow us on Twitter at K.'arl, at Kukumanga. Check out our blogs. We'll put links in the description down below,
or in the end card,
or something like that. Also, we want to remind you that coming out November 25th, you can download Revenge of the Green Dragons on iTunes, and you can watch that at home. And you can still go to both Amazon.com and now BarnesandNoble.com and pick up your copy of A Love Story for Witches, because that makes a great Christmas gift.
It's something to look forward to, that we may do a quick little first impressions for Kingsman, Secret Service, because we just saw
an early screening
for it, and we met Matthew Vaughn, and had breakfast with him. We'll have a guest host for that one.
But spoiler alert, it's awesome. Okay, so we'll talk about that later, but thanks for joining us this week.
Thank you. Oh, okay, should be having fun editing this. Fucking recording. Welcome to First Impressions, where we give you our initial thoughts on TV shows, video games, game shows.
Game shows? Ooh. We should do First Impressions on game shows. We can watch Price is Right every week and say what we think of the contestants.
Is it gonna fucking record or not?
It's recording.
Hi, I'm glad you're recording. Welcome to First Impressions, where we give you our initial thoughts on video games. Total big ass pause.
Or give you initial thoughts on.
Oh,
This is my boy hair. First impressions, we hate everything.